Hi there, my name is Laura and welcome to another video. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Today you're going to get some riding tips and the mechanics of riding and how important it is to have those angles, hip angle, knee angle, in your riding. And if you like to improve your riding and training, win more ribbons at your next horse show, or generally like other horsey related stuff, then remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos coming out. So don't miss out. These pictures were sent in by Bellin, and I want to thank Bellin so much for sending these in. It's excellent photos from the side. If you would like to have your position reviewed, send me an email, thistleridge@hotmail.com. Generally, overall, this is a great picture of the rider from the side, and you can see from this picture here that she looks like she's in great shape. She's not interfering with the horse, and the horse is going nicely over the jump. One of the big things I notice is that there's a great loop in the rein, and the judges like to see the loop in the rein when you're giving a release. But let's get deeper into some of these things here. First thing you always notice is, are their eyes up? Yeah, this rider's got their eyes up and looking forward and looking around for the next jump or seeing what's going on in front of her. Really good. It's important to have your eyes up because you can see where you're going, is number one, and it helps to keep your back flat and the rest of your body in alignment when you're going over top of a jump. And you can see here in this picture that the rider does have a good flat back and her eyes are up. The judge can tell if you have your head up and your eyes up by the peak of your helmet. And if the peak of your helmet is up horizontal, then that means that you're looking up and looking straight. If the peak of your helmet is down, going down this way, then that means that you're looking down, and that makes your body round. So keep your eyes up. Very good. The next photograph here, you can see I've highlighted the heels of this rider. Yeah, sure, her heels are down. I'll give her about a 7 on 10 for her heels down. But it looks like, one, the stirrup is not on the ball of her foot. It's too much. She's got too much toe in the stirrup. And number two, her stirrups look a little bit long. So when you're going over jumps, you should adjust your stirrup from your flat riding position. When you're riding on the flat, the top of your stirrup tread should hit the bottom of your ankle bone, and when you're going over jumps, the top of your stirrup tread should hit the top of your ankle bone. So when you're going over fences, you should shorten your stirrups a couple holes just to keep your angles closed. And it's really important to get your angles closed. We're going to talk about that in the next one where we go over this rider's heel. To help get your heels down, do some of these exercises right here. There's excellent exercises that you can do to help get your heels down, but also to help get your heels down, put your stirrups up 2 holes from your flat position. What you ride in the flat, what you ride over fences are 2 different things, because we need to compress those angles in your hip and in your knee and in your ankle to help absorb the jump and to help you stay with your horse when you go over fences. To help get your heels down and be with the horse a little bit better, think of this angle at your knee. Now, I don't have a protractor here with me, but if someone does with them, grab it, put it on the screen of your video here and tell me what that angle is. I kind of guessed at it, and I think this angle here from the hip to the knee to the ankle is about 140, 150. And what we'd like for it to be is to be about 115 degrees. And shortening up your stirrup 1 or 2 holes will help get that. And you can see the difference between this position where her knee angle's a little bit open and the next photo here where I put it in green, that it's a little bit more closed. And it's necessary to have that a little bit more closed so that you can absorb the shock. It's kind of like a shock absorber in a car or on your mountain bike, that you need to have those angles closed just that little bit more so that you can absorb the shock of the landing of the horse and also to help you or your body stay with the horse. Now, if you do have a protractor in there and you can measure it, great. Put it in the comments below what you measure that angle to be. I make it to be 115 degrees, just a little bit over 90. So the correct stirrup length will definitely help you with getting this angle correct. Looks like your stirrups are too long, so shorten them up. Really like this rider's elbows. They're just about 90 degrees, but we would like to have them a little bit closer to that breastplate. Right here, she's got a floating release. You can see that her hands are not on the sides of the neck. We like to see the rider's hands on the sides of the neck. She does have a great release. There's no contact. She's not interfering with the horse. I'm just getting nitpicky here, and you can see that her hands are above the neck. You can see some daylight between the horse's neck and her hands. Having your hands a little bit closer, keeping your elbows at that 90 degrees, but having your hands closer to the martingale strap or breastplate, just get your shoulders back a little bit better and help you stay with the horse. And you can see here that there's a lovely release, right? No interference whatsoever with the horse. Really love that this rider's got her seat over the middle of the saddle, not over the pommel of the saddle. Having your seat over the seat of the saddle will help get that lovely balance alignment, shoulder, knee, toe. So let's talk about the horse a little bit. It's kind of difficult because he's not really jumping because the jumps are quite small. He's right in the middle of a canter stride. He looks really soft and kind and relaxed. He's got his neck is rounded, but he's not really putting much effort because the jump is so small. We like to see this horse, when they're jumping, have their knees raised up a little bit more, but we can't do that unless the jumps are a little bit bigger for this horse. Overall, this rider is in balance with the horse. Really love that she's got a nice release and staying with the horse and in balance. Like for her to shorten her stirrups up a couple holes just so that she can close that knee angle, close that hip angle, close that ankle angle, and stay with the horse a little bit better. Have her stirrups up shorter so she can get her heels down. Put the stirrup on the ball of your foot will also help out. Generally, great job though, really nice. Now it's your time to get involved. Send me a photo, send me an email, thistleridge@hotmail.com. If you got a photo you'd like to have some comments on, I'd love to hear from you. If you're looking for some other ideas on what you can do in your riding, take a look at these videos right here. There's some excellent ideas that you can use in your next riding session. My name is Laura. Now go use this stuff. Go hug your horse. Go use this stuff. Thanks now. Bye.